The murder of the Grimes sisters. Chicago. A city of dreams and ambition, but also of shadows and secrets. And on a frigid December night in 1956, the city became the setting for one of the most chilling unsolved mysteries in American history, the brutal and perplexing murder of Barbara and Patricia Grimes. What started as an innocent trip to the movies spiraled into a nightmare that still haunts investigators and crime enthusiasts alike. Tonight, we unravel the eerie disappearance, the shocking discovery, and the baffling clues that have left this case frozen in time. Was it an abduction? A crime of passion? Or was there something even more sinister lurking in the darkness of 1950s Chicago? Lock your doors, dim the lights, and step into the mystery of the Grimes sisters. It was December 28, 1956. Barbara and Patricia Grimes, aged 15 and 13, were like any other teenage girls of their time, lively, innocent, and captivated by the voice of Elvis Presley. That night, they set off for the Brighton Theatre to watch their idol in Love Me Tender. It was a simple plan, one they had done before. A movie. A fun night out. And a return home by curfew. But the girls never made it home. When midnight came and went, their mother, Loretta Grimes, felt the first stirrings of unease. By morning, that unease had turned into sheer panic. Calls to friends, neighbors, and relatives turned up nothing. The Grimes sisters had vanished without a trace. And the city of Chicago, in all its holiday glow, had no idea that it was about to be gripped by a nightmare. The moment the disappearance was reported, authorities sprang into action. The search for Barbara and Patricia was unlike anything Chicago had seen before. Thousands of people, police officers, volunteers, and reporters combed the city streets, alleys, and back roads. Elvis Presley himself, upon hearing of the case, made a public plea for their safe return. The city buzzed with rumors. Had the girls run away? Had they been lured by a stranger? Had they been seen alive? Some claimed to have spotted them boarding a bus. Others swore they were still at the movies. Theories spun like cobwebs, but each one collapsed under scrutiny. For 25 long days, the city held its breath. And then, on January 22, 1957, a gruesome discovery shattered any remaining hope. Two boys, walking along a deserted stretch of road in Willow Springs, stumbled upon a nightmare. The frozen, lifeless bodies of Barbara and Patricia lay in the snow, their pale skin exposed to the bitter wind. No coats. No shoes. No signs of a struggle at the scene. They had simply appeared there, as if placed by unseen hands. The medical examination only deepened the mystery. There were no clear signs of a violent death. No gunshots. No stab wounds. Officially, the coroner ruled their cause of death as exposure to the elements. But how had two young girls, street-smart and aware, ended up in the middle of nowhere with no attempt to find shelter? Then came the unsettling details, marks on their bodies that hinted at foul play. Were they held somewhere? Had they been drugged? Or was something far more sinister at work? Theories ranged from a sadistic killer to a botched police investigation. With pressure mounting, police interrogated numerous suspects. The most notable? A man named Edward Benny Bedwell, who, under intense questioning, confessed to the murder. But his story fell apart, his timeline was impossible, his details inconsistent. And soon, it became clear his confession had been coerced. More suspects came and went. A mysterious drifter. A jealous boyfriend. A former convict. But no one could be tied to the crime, and every lead fizzled out like a dying candle. Years passed, and the case faded into the shadows of history. No arrests. No justice. Only whispered theories and unanswered questions. Who took the Grimes sisters? Was it a lone predator? A conspiracy? Or was the truth something even darker, something that time itself refuses to reveal? The murder of Barbara and Patricia Grimes remains one of Chicago's greatest mysteries. It is a story that chills the spine, that lingers in the minds of those who dare to look back. Decades later, their case still haunts true crime enthusiasts, with new theories emerging but no closure in sight. It serves as a grim reminder that not all stories have endings. Some remain suspended in time, whispering their tragedies from the cold, empty spaces where truth was buried long ago. And so, the question lingers. What really happened on that December night in 1956? Will justice ever find the Grimes sisters? Or will their case remain locked in the vault of the unknown, waiting for someone, somewhere, to unearth the terrible truth? Thank you for joining us on this dark journey. If you have your own theories, thoughts, or chilling insights, reach out to us on podcast social media. Don't forget to subscribe for more unsolved mysteries. Until next time, stay vigilant, stay curious, and never stop searching for the truth.